So we had company, and we thought we'd talk about how we deal with company in the RV, how we make room, and also ask you, have you ever had your company in your RV? Do you guys ever go on group trips together with other family members, and how does it work out?
So one of the reasons why we got a toy hauler was because our son was still in college, and he needed a place to stay whenever he came home to visit. So we got a toy hauler that has 2 queen bunk beds, and he was able to stay there. And it just worked out that now it's usually my parents that will come with us somewhere, and we'll give them our main bedroom, and then we'll sleep in the toy hauler.
And the first time we tried it, the first time we tried it, tell them about that.
What about it?
How did we like it?
Oh, we didn't like it.
No. So it was great for our sons, but no, we didn't think it was very comfortable at
On the
all.
top bunk of the garage, the bunk beds, the top bunk, the mattress is probably like this thick.
Plus, I'm not coordinated enough to be able to get up there because our step ladder only gets you like halfway, and then you got to kind of like push yourself up. Doesn't work for me.
And then the bottom bunk is really 2 couches that fold together, and so there was a big lump in the middle.
Yeah.
So what we did this time was we went to our storage shed, and we had a Sleep Number bed in storage, and our storage is here in Maryland, so it's pretty close. So we drove up, we got the Sleep Number bed, and we laid it out on the bottom bunk and inflated it, and it was pretty awesome.
It was pretty awesome. This is our 3rd time with Sean's parents with us in the RV. So the 3rd time where we slept in that back room, and the first 2 times it was just not very comfortable, like he said. So this time it was amazing. It was very comfortable. And we think we even have a solution for keeping that Sleep Number. So if they do come visit us again, or even when our boys come to visit us, now that we know it's not very comfortable, we can give them a better option. I think we're going to like partially deflate the bed, and then it'll fit up on that top bunk when there's like a switch, and then both bunk beds go back up to the ceiling of the toy hauler. And then we can tote it around like that. And when we need it, you can just drop it back down and then put the Sleep Number bed on top of it. I think that'll work. What do you think?
Yeah, it'll work. It'll work fine. Yeah.
So that's our plan. We do also have a bathroom back there, but I use it for storage more than we actually use it for a bathroom because it has a separate black tank, and it's just a pain to have to deal with 2 separate black tanks. And we had the splitter hose and stuff, but I thought it was too much of a pain.
And if you don't use it every time, it really starts to smell bad if you don't clean it super well each time you're done using it. It really does start to smell. So we just choose not to use that black tank back there.
Yeah, so we share the bathroom, although there is a sink that we can use because that's on the that gray tank drains out the same sewer line as our other gray tank. So I don't mind using the sink, but we share that. But that's another issue with having company is hallelujah for full hookups, because we used a lot of water with 4 adults in here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, living life to the max. That's Stacy. Hi, Stacy.
Yeah. So we ended up, I guess the last couple times the parents have stayed with us, they went to the bathhouse.
Mm-hmm.
But this time they used our shower. And so the tanks filled up in like 3 days.
Yeah.
2 to 3 days. So we, luckily we're here at a nice campground, and we were able to just empty them when we needed to, or leave it open.
Yeah, so I think it would be a little trickier if we were at a partial hookup site, and we would probably encourage everyone. June of 2017, I posted a video tour of our RV. So Alan, loft. It's wider than a twin, I'd say, but not quite as wide as a double. Oh, we did have someone stay in it.
Yeah.
When was that?
during the RV Entrepreneur Summit, Jessica from Exploring the Local Life stayed with us, and she preferred to sleep up in that little loft area.
Yeah, tell them why.
I don't know why.
Okay, because it was in February and there is no heating vent in that garage. And no RV is really insulated well, but the garage is not insulated at all. So it was super cold back there. Even with a space heater, we couldn't figure out how to keep that garage warm at all. And it got down to like 32
Yeah, it was
in the
cold.
evenings. So I told her, you're more than welcome to sleep back there, but it's pretty darn cold. And, she kind of checked it out that first evening and she's like, no, I think I'll sleep in the loft. And she's pretty little. So she fit up there, and the loft has a little curtain that goes all the way around. So she thought it was nice and cozy, she said.
And yeah, she didn't complain at all. So I guess it's okay.
So it's either okay or she's just super polite and didn't want to tell us, oh, that was uncomfortable. Although it wouldn't have been any more comfortable than the other bed, because I think the mattress is the same thickness until we came up with this Sleep Number solution. So it worked out really well. See photos of it or the wedding that we were at last Saturday. Follow us on Facebook. We're Chicories Travels, or Instagram. We're also Chicories Travels there. I shared a whole bunch of photos. And in the link for this live, I shared a picture of what the bunk bed looks like as well on the Facebook. And while you're there, if you click follow, that'd be pretty awesome. One of the great things about following us on Instagram, I don't really... Facebook, I think I do like a couple times a week, but Instagram, I try to do a picture a day. On the road, making new friends on the road.
And since this was the first time anybody stayed with us since we've done the renovation, and so we had a long 5-person sofa, and we put in 2 theater seats and a table, like a dining room table.
And there's also a video that in the replay I'll do a link, but if you're on now and you want to look at it, go up to the bedroom area. So we took that out and we put in 2 theaters, and I would sit at the dinette and him and his father would have the recliners, and we all kind of had line of sight, and it was much more conducive to conversation, So yeah, I definitely think that the new furniture was tested not only by the two. As a matter of fact, was it yesterday or the day before? His parents were here. We went over to the hotel the day after the wedding, so it was Sunday. And we brought over our middle 2 sons, the ones who didn't get married, and my parents. Mm-hmm. And so we had 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, and Kayla, our son Justin's girlfriend. So we had 9 people in the RV just for the day visiting. Was it raining? No, but we were just all inside for a little while, and it still wasn't too bad. No. But then we kind of spread out a little bit to some people. You're right, it wasn't raining because they spread out to the picnic table because there's still only 4 seats. But.
Yeah. And as far as eating goes, most of the time we ate outside. Because the weather was good, so we were able to eat outside, and we have a nice big picnic table here, so that didn't seem bad at all either.
Today is like the only day I've got like little goosebumps. It's like 60 something now, huh?
It's chilly.
And it's a little windy, but it's actually been like 70s and 80s maybe the whole time we've been here, so it's actually really nice. I don't have my glasses, so I can't. I see we have a comment, but I can't read it.
Oh, we're cutting in and out. That's what Weeby RVN says.
Okay. Well, thanks for letting us know. Sorry about that. We'll have to make sure that we check the Wi-Fi before we go live again, huh?
Yeah. What else about the family or the having people in?
So we have had other people visit us one summer. I think it was our first summer. Planning on going to California next year. So hopefully if we're near there next. But where do we plan to go? What's on our list? We're here until... Oh.
After that, we're going to Florida. We got to get some work done on the RV. The patio door has to be replaced, so we'll be doing that. And then
Plus, we're just visiting family because Sean's family lives in Florida and his parents live in Florida. And my parents live in Tennessee. And next year we're going west. So we want to visit them because it'll be over a year before we make it back here. We travel pretty slow.
And then we'll start heading west to Texas for Nomad Fest, which was October something,
like 18th through 22nd maybe.
So hopefully some of you have tickets and we'll be able to meet up there.
Yeah, that'll be awesome.
We were just there. It's the fairgrounds are big there, and the theater is awesome, so it'll be a good time. And they're sold out, so it should be a lot of people there, and we should have a lot of fun.
Yeah, so we'll be traveling from Florida out to Texas, and then where else are we going? All the way out to California.
California.
So all on the southern end. What is that? 10?
Yeah.
Although Sean says he will not drive 10
from Louisiana to Houston, Texas.
Because we did that before when we went out just this past time to Texas, and I felt like every bolt was going to fall out of the RV. It was like the worst road. So Marie asked what part of California. So right now our plan is first we're going near San Diego. I don't know if we'll exactly be in San Diego, but close enough that we can day trip to San Diego because I was born there. And we moved away when I was 13, and I haven't ever been back. And January is going to be my 50th birthday. So I thought it would be a cool time to go back to the city of my birth for the big 5-0. And then we plan on making our way up around LA and stuff. We do need to make a little side trip over to Las Vegas and then Reno. And then we'll come back to California and make our way all the way up the California coast, all the way up. The thermal is Justin and Stacy Ford. So I just saw on Facebook that they're still there waiting for a package. The plight of our RVers, right? Once you tell them this is your address for the mail, you have to wait until it shows up.
Yeah, and Justin from Opting Out of Normal, it's like a genius with electrical stuff in the RV. So if you ever have any questions, go on their page and reach out to Justin.
Yeah, and they do how we do. We're always talking about how we're full hookup spoiled campers, but they do a lot of boondocking. So you can go on their website, optingoutofnormal.com, and see a lot of great boondocking. They have a couple blogs on their favorite spots, and then they have a couple videos also on their YouTube channel that kind of show it. What did Marie say? I don't have my glasses.
She said when we get close, let them know. Maybe they'll go up there and meet us.
Awesome. Yeah, that would be really awesome. Definitely, guys, anytime for any of you, anytime it looks like our paths are going to cross.
And we also post on our website at the bottom where we're going next. So
that's right. I forget sometimes to update it, but I did update it since we got here to Fort Belvoir. It shows usually where we were last, where we're at now, and where we're going. I try to put our next 2 stops.
Gil Robinson loves the California coastline.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I haven't been back to San Diego since I was a kid, but back when I was in the Air Force, early days in the Air Force, it was 91 to 95, I want to say. I was at a base called Vandenberg Air Force Base, which is on the central coast of California. It's in between LA and San Francisco, or if you know that area a little tighter, it's in between Santa Barbara and San Luis Obispo, and that was gorgeous. So we're definitely going to make a little stop back there. 1, just to kind of reminisce, and 2, my friend Tracy still lives out there, and I definitely want to see her. But if anyone has any other tips or ideas of things that will be passing across the southern part of the U.S. over there and then up the coast into the Pacific Northwest, throw the ideas our way because, we're not super firm.
Oh, Opting Out of Normal.
Oh,
from
yeah,
Ventura.
Ventura. Yeah, that's right by there. It is an awesome area.
What else do we got tonight?
That was it.
Okay. All right, everyone. Well, thanks for joining us. And it looks like Tuesday evening's going to be our night to do live streams. Sorry, I keep looking around. There's a lot of activity in the RV park today.
I know, and people are walking by like, what are they doing? We should put a big sign, video in progress.
And again, look for that video on what our family thinks.
Thanks for logging in.
Thank you very much and safe travels.